Welcome, everyone. I'm Charles Prince, the music director of the Plainfield Symphony Orchestra in fantastic Plainfield, New Jersey. I'm very excited to be talking about our centennial season, which is coming up this September 2019, 2020. This orchestra is 100 years old. It's the oldest continuously named orchestra in the United States, meaning the orchestra name has not changed in 100 years. So we beat out other orchestras that, we won't talk about. We also are the oldest community-based symphony orchestra in the state of New Jersey. We have a lot to be proud of, and this is our centennial season. And I think what will be highlighted this season is the history of Plainfield and the history of the Plainfield Symphony, and how they've combined and collided and helped each other and helped the community for 100 years. So we'll be featuring music that I particularly love, that a lot of it the orchestra's never played before, and then repeating concerts that we've done before with a Plainfield twist, one could say. So I'm very, very excited, and I think this is an opportunity for the symphony to acknowledge its roots and its incredible cohesion with the city of Plainfield, New Jersey. Well, as you all can imagine, since I'm the music director of the Plainfield Symphony, I think the Plainfield Symphony is one of the greatest orchestras in the United States. So, and anywhere. I am very, very proud of this orchestra. In the 11 years that I started here, and I started here originally, there was a long conductor search, about a year or so. And then finally I was given the word that I was the new music director. I'd worked with the orchestra and the musicians before, a few years before this official search. So I already was falling in love with this group. And then it was sealed when I was coronated as music director. And it's been an incredible experience building this orchestra. I feel they've done the work, I'm just helping, but they've become an orchestra of an incredibly different league from before. And this is not about my tenure or my influence on the orchestra, but this is a general coming together of these incredible artists, creating extraordinary music making, and in a way that this orchestra never has before. And I also think part of it is the stretching of the repertoire, meaning performing music that is extremely difficult, extremely well. I think it only shows how incredible the potential is of this incredible musical ensemble, and brings it to a higher and higher level. This is my 11th season with the Plainfield Symphony, and I'm so thrilled to be the music director of this extraordinary organization and great orchestra. As you all may or may not know, I sort of am bi-coastal, the coast being the Atlantic Ocean. I work quite a lot in Europe and also work as music director in Plainfield. One of my bases for many years now has been Vienna, Austria, where I work with different orchestras. But I travel throughout Europe as a conductor, different ensembles, many of them in Germany, a few in England. So as I said, it's a part of my life that is maybe not so well known, but is now known. A lot of my musical roots started early, going to hear and see Leonard Bernstein conduct his famous Young People's Concerts at New York Philharmonic. And then many years later, I had the great privilege and good luck to work for 2 summers with him, with Leonard Bernstein at Tanglewood. And not only was he one of the greatest teachers of conducting ever, but he's one of the greatest teachers of being a great human being ever. He taught me more about life, as much about life as he did about music and conducting. But conducting is a very mysterious art that it's almost impossible to say. It looks like someone's waving his arms around and people are making music or sort of maybe looking at him. Well, hopefully he's actually creating the performance you're hearing. And I think that was something from my childhood, starting as a violinist, a pianist, and then being taught conducting at conservatory and then at Tanglewood. I realize that that is the joy and thrill of being a conductor, is making music with so many people and sharing that music with an audience that is hopefully just enlightened and thrilled after the experience.